Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us again. This week we're excited to start a new assignment. So once again we're going to go day by day, a little bit at a time, piece by piece, in doing some planning, doing some calculating, doing some math work, and making some other connections as well. But this week the overall idea is that we're going to plan a trip to the zoo. And maybe it's something you're already familiar with. Maybe you can even picture your last trip to the zoo in your mind. But we're going to plan another trip to the zoo. And so, one thing I want you to know about is that in the description of the video, you'll see some links to some zoos that are somewhat close to where we live. So if you're not sure, maybe you've never visited a zoo before, or I even put a link to an aquarium as well, then check out those links. That way you can gain some familiarity with some zoos and aquariums that are close by. So if you've never visited a zoo before, no problem. Go visit one of those links and you can get pretty familiar with what we need for this assignment. So I've outlined a few things for us to get started with. We're going to start from the very beginning of our planning stages. So you can see a few questions I've written here on the board. Here's where we start. First, we're going to decide what zoo is it that you're going to visit. Again, you can check in the description and visit any of those links. You can visit any zoo you'd really like to, but you want to figure out the name of that zoo, or if it's an aquarium, that works as well. And then we're probably going to have to really start in with some research. We want to figure out how long will it take you to get to this location. So you might use an internet tool, you might use Google Maps, or something that will tell you if you're going to drive from your home to this location, how long is it going to take you to get there? And that's important for us because the last question is, we're going to plan to be at this zoo or the aquarium right when it opens. So you need to plan your trip. What time will you leave your house so that you can get to the location right when it opens? So just a few encouragements. On the website, you might want to look specifically, since we need to know when the zoo opens, look for a section maybe about planning a visit, and it probably will have the park hours there. That would be a valuable place for you to check into. And even though zoos are closed right now, these locations that I've linked below, they're all closed right now, we still should be able to find all the information we need for the steps we're going to take. So have some fun, explore the websites even more than maybe just figuring out what the hours are for that location. We'll have some steps that continue on so we can plan our visit later this week. So have fun getting started, and I will see you soon.